You talk a lot about the future of D2C brands and how the playbook needs to change, and especially for consumer packaged goods brands. And I want to ask you to expand on some of those thoughts that you've shared on your TikTok in a few different layers. So first, I want to talk about identity based brands. And you did a video about that. Can you unpack what that means? Like, a lot of our listeners are either brand founders or they're marketers, or like in-house marketers, and I feel like that's really such a great perspective on how to approach branding now. What does it mean to you when you hear, like, say, identity based brands? What does that mean, and how do brands find their identity?
Mm-hmm. So that's a great question. I came up with that phrase because I was explaining that these days the market is so saturated, especially in beauty, skincare, fashion, food and beverage, right? How many different CBD beverage brands are out there? Like gazillions.
Yeah.
And so if you want to stand out, what you really need to do, one of the things you need to do at least, is cultivate a community. And the easiest way to cultivate community, because community is not just this sort of fluffy concept. Community means people have such loyalty around your brand that there's strong word of mouth, there's strong referrals, there's strong lifetime value, right? There's strong repeat purchase rate. All of those things are tangible advantages to your business. So if you have a sense of community, those are all the things that can come with that. And the easiest way to find community is to find an existing community and tap into it with your storytelling, with your brand positioning. And so you're not trying to just cultivate this entirely new community from scratch. You're kind of finding a community that exists and you're creating something that makes them feel so seen and heard and recognized and feels tailor made for them, such that you can immediately kind of jumpstart that process. And part of what an identity based brand, how I like to call them, what that does is you're creating something and the product is hopefully unique and differentiated. And there's something you're solving that nobody else does. But additionally, the brand story that you're telling and the customer that you're targeting also ideally feels underserved. They feel like their needs have not been met. And if that's the case, then you're going to truly win those people over because not only are you solving a problem that needs to be solved, but you are making them feel seen and heard. And honestly, in this day and age, we look for a sense of belonging and kinship from brands. We just do. We live in a sort of consumer capitalist culture that has created that as sort of like a shift, and so you can actually you can cater to that in a way that really helps you fortify your business.